Hello. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Layla Letitia. Now, today I have the follow-up video from my last video regarding my hysterectomy. So the last video that I posted was all the must-haves that you should have when recovering after you have your hysterectomy. So this is just a follow-up video to that. So we're going to talk about my procedure, how it went, how I'm doing now. I'm going to show you the things that I got to have after surgery. I'm going to let you know what worked, what was good, and if things that I could have skipped probably, because I did get quite a few things just to make this recovery journey much better. So we're officially 2 weeks and a day from my surgery. I had surgery on February 3rd. I had hysterectomy, and they removed most of my female organs except my ovaries are intact. So we're excited about that. I was nervous that they were going to have to take everything out, but of course they were not. And so the reason why I needed the hysterectomy was because I was suffering from fibroid tumors. And so this is a condition that for whatever reason has a high percentage in African American women. I don't know the reason why, can't pinpoint what happened, because growing up I didn't have any issues with my menstrual cycle until maybe the last 4 years, and blah blah blah, I had this situation. So I made a choice because I could not alleviate the symptoms of the fibroids. I was, having a lot of issues, a lot of pain, and having long cycles, bleeding for, sorry, this is for females, of course, but having a cycle for days, 80 days, 90 days in a row. And it was just very stressful, mentally, physically. I was in a lot of pain. I had severe cramps, back pain, headaches. And, when you lose so much, women, we are the special creatures, the females are the only mammals in the world that can actually, have a cycle monthly and survive it. So can you imagine, having a cycle for days and months on ends and what it could do to your body? So there we go. So we tried a lot of different things, and so then I opted to have the hysterectomy because I'm 46 and I didn't really, no more children are in my life. I don't have, any desire to have any children. So the best thing for me, so I can have a better quality of life, was to have a hysterectomy. And so I'm gonna tell you, so one thing I didn't really prepare myself for was the level of pain. I think when I had my last surgery like 15 months ago, I was like prepared for the level of pain, but this type of pain, I was not ready for it. So I would say, the one thing that you should do that I didn't do properly was that I have a issue with taking medicine and taking narcotics. I just don't like to take them. And so I had a narcotic and I had ibuprofen. And so me being like trying to say I don't want to take the medicine, the narcotic, I stopped taking the narcotic maybe day 2, and big mistake. So take your medication that the doctor prescribes you, because it's only going to help you, because your muscles, when they put you to sleep, it's kind of like your muscles are frozen, and you have, when it's a very painful situation. So the surgery went well. The doctor was able to get everything out relatively nicely, but she did tell me that I had a very large uterus. And so with the pathology reports, we came back and everything came back, fine, except it did show that I had another condition called idomyosis. And so what that is, it's a condition in which your uterine lining grows into your muscles, and it is super painful. I remember for the last 4 years having like these pelvic knife like sharp pains in my pelvis that would bend me over. Oh my gosh, such agony. So it was kind of nice to kind of put that pain to a condition that I had. So I had fibroids and I had the idomyosis. Now, it's very similar to endometriosis, but with endometriosis, the difference is that the lining grows on the outside, so it'll grow like on your ovaries, on your fallopian tubes, but it grows on the outside. So they both cause havoc on your cycle. But my doctor explained to me that because of this underlying condition, the idomyosis, is that there was nothing that we could do for this condition besides have hysterectomy, because I tried trimethyl acid, I tried estrogen and birth control pills, I tried Depo-Provera shot, I tried changing my diet, and nothing worked to alleviate the symptoms I had regarding that. So, I'm grateful to know that I had a different condition on top of the fibroids, because I was like, this is not normal. Like, I feel like I am going to, go dwindle away, because this was not normal. So let's get back on track with the video. So my prior video, I brought a bunch of stuff because I had surgery 15 months ago, and I felt like I wasn't as prepared for that surgery. So I really wanted to have a lot of stuff in my room and my access as a single person living alone. It's very important that I have things at, within my grasp so that I can care for myself without, causing any extra aggravation. So I was lucky enough to have my girlfriend stay with me for about 5 days post surgery. She was a big help. I appreciate her completely. But I did buy these things to help me along when she left, and then also while she was here. So the first thing that I'm going to say that I brought that I think is key. So if you guys, if women decide to have a hysterectomy, for me it was a personal choice because I was not having any more children, and I just could not continue living like this. But the first thing that I got that I thought was the best thing that I got out of everything that I got was this heating pad. Now, I got this from Amazon. Everything's from Amazon. I love Amazon. So I'm Amazon junkie. But I got this heating pad from Amazon. You can see it's a pretty nice blue color. And I use this right on top of my stomach like this. So when I was laying down in a lot of pain, it didn't take the pain away, but it really helped numb it and just helped me feel much better because I was just like, this pain is not going away. So this was like golden. When I first came home from my surgery, I thought that this control was like a separate control, but it was actually attached to the cord. So when my friend, I was like, I need my heating pad and I can't find the cord, and little do you know that it was here. So the first day I came home from surgery, I didn't use it because I thought for some reason that it had a separate control, but it didn't. But I would suggest that if anybody, is going to have a hysterectomy, I definitely would suggest that you actually purchase a heating pad of some sort. It really helps me out. I still use this. I used it last night because I still have, my pain is still there, but it's very tolerable and so much better than it was last week. So this, I would definitely get this. Okay, this is key. The next thing that I got that I thought was really key was this is simple, some cough drops. So I did buy these cough drops because, when they put you to sleep, so I don't even remember even being in the operating room at this time. I kind of just remember riding down to the operating room in the bed, and that's it. So, when you're out, they put the tubes down your throat and they do all this stuff to make sure that you can breathe, and your throat will be very irritated. So when I got home, my throat was very irritated. So I used these for the first couple days. It really helped my throat, helped it not be so irritated. So this was really key because you have pain here, you don't need to have pain here. So this helped a lot. Next thing that I got that I didn't have last time was these gas masks. So these here, I used about 6 of them. I didn't use that many of them, about 6 of these. But I will tell you, they help so much because that gas that you cannot get out causes a lot of pain. So this alleviated that so much, and I was really grateful that I got these. I didn't have them last time, but I was grateful for this. The next thing is, I had some wet ones, which is nice because, when I need to sanitize my hands, I can just open one of these up without having to go to the bathroom, wash my hands, That was a struggle. It wasn't so much a struggle of walking to the bath. Well, in the beginning, it was a struggle of walking to the bathroom, but if I can just, whipping these out, sanitize my hands, that was awesome. So this is great. The next thing I brought that was kind of helpful was these stool softeners. I used these maybe like a couple times because I really had a hard time, go to the bathroom. So I used about 4 of these. I ended up having to do a salt water flush in order to go to the bathroom for the first time. But I think in general, these helped me. After I did the salt water flush, I had some issues still, and then I had a couple of these, and it did help me out a lot. So that was definitely a good choice to have these as kind of a backup. This table here that you see my laptop on, this was definitely something that I didn't show you in the last video, but it's something that I did have. This here was extremely good because it helped me to eat. So what happens is like without it, you're eating down and your stomach is hurting. Everything is just not feeling good. So having this, allowed me to eat up and allowed me to just kind of be straight up on my bed. And I just actually brought the laptop, started using this with the laptop this week, maybe a couple of days ago. So, but it's really helped me out so that I can actually pay some bills and kind of get back to normal, right? The next thing that I had was, of course, you guys saw this in my last video, was my kettle. It's still next to me because I definitely drink lots of water, and I'm kind of a freaky. I drink warm water, and so this helps me warm up the water. What I normally do is I'll have a large water bottle that I fill up, then I'll warm this up, and I'll put it in my mug, and I'll have nice water all day, and this is kind of what I drink all day. What else did I buy? I had this fantastic grabber. This was amazing because, you know, the first couple of days, you know, I was dropping stuff, and I had my friend here, but if I could just get it myself, I would get it myself. And this thing has a lot of reach, and it's really, really good. It was only $10 from Amazon, and since I don't have like a fancy like heater in my room, yeah, I kind of like heat my house with my space heater, excuse me. This helped me turn it on and off, and so I can just like reach here, turn it on and off, and so this was pretty much golden. The other stuff that I got that I thought was very beneficial, I don't have in my room with me today. I had crackers because the first week I had a hard time eating food because it was so harsh on my stomach. So the crackers were key because you're taking all these narcotics and you shouldn't take them on an empty stomach. So the crackers pretty much saved me. So I was really blessed to have the crackers in my room. Also, I had applesauce and pineapples. I didn't do well with the pineapples. It was kind of harsh on my stomach, but applesauce really, really, really worked. So I don't think there's something that I did buy that wasn't beneficial. So I think everything that I got prior to the surgery was very beneficial to me. Now, as I continue to heal and I continue to, heal and do better within the process, I think that it was a very, very good thing that I went ahead and got these things in advance, so that when I'm trying to heal, that I have things at my disposal relatively near me so that I can heal properly. So I definitely think that if you are a woman and you have to make a decision to have a hysterectomy, which is major surgery, that is important that you prepare yourself for the surgery. I didn't mentally prepare for the pain, but I was able to have these things with me that helped me through the pain a little better. So there you have it, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the video, please like and share, and remember to smile, because smile is the best charity we can give someone, and it doesn't cost a thing, and you never know what your smile may mean to somebody else. Bye. Toodaloo. See you next time.